doing, we've tried to put a focus where we want to change behavior, and we've seen that with youth, that tends to cause them to change when we start watching it. For example, through the Safe Communities organization, we've done a number of seatbelt challenges in our school district with different schools, and there's a trophy that gets passed around. And just to give you an idea, the pre-challenge percentage of compliance in 2001 was at 69%. So before the challenge, they checked all the students coming into the parking lot and saw that 69% were belted. And in 2009, after we had done this for a number of years, the pre-challenge percentage of compliance was 85%. And last year, in the Buffalo school, the compliance rate was 94.5% after the challenge. So we certainly can see that those types of focuses do change the behavior. The other piece that's been real successful for us in the last several years is a program called Drive Right, which I know you're familiar with. And that program is a traffic diversion program. And what it does is that people that have good driving records, that commit low-level traffic offenses, are often provided with an opportunity to go through a 2-hour traffic safety course, which educates them about various pieces of driving. The neat thing that we've done in Wright County is we've actually segregated that. So we have a regular Drive Right and a teen Drive Right, which focuses more on for the teens as well. The other nice piece about that, though, is that even in the adult version, the parents get a lot of information about graduated driver's license laws and those type of things, because as we know, just in the explanation provided here, there's a lot of information there, and parents really do need to get an education on it. So I think it's great the comments have been made about going to different websites and seeking that information, because it really is important for parents to be educated and know. It's great to parent your children and give them instruction on driving, but knowing the laws is important too, because you don't want them to get penalized for something that they weren't aware of.
You mentioned to me that you're starting a new educational program in Buffalo. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
It runs very similar to the Drive Right program. It's a presumptive, what's the word I'm looking for? They qualify presumptively if the offense is a low-level offense. And it's very similar, same kind of structure, but we're really trying again to focus on the teen driving issues and the safety factors. And one of the things that we've seen now, just within our community, our numbers are anywhere from about 60 to 70% of the people that qualify for that program are taking advantage of that program. So we're creating safer drivers by educating them, and the reviews of people that come through, just to give you one idea, a review that we recently read, a woman who had received a ticket, and we asked, what did you like least about the class? And she said the drive, because she had come from quite a distance. But then she also said, but I'm glad I came. And so there is a good message that's getting out, and it's helping people learn to be more safe and educate their kids as well.
Gina, you attended the National Conference for SAD in July in Washington, D.C., I understand. Why don't you tell us about SAD Speaks?
Okay. I was chosen as one of 20 students across the nation to be involved in National SAD Speaks, which is Students for Policy, Education, Advocacy, and Knowledge. The 19 other students and I went to the conference 2 days early, and we went through advocacy training that we taught to the rest of the attendees after they got there to help them to talk to their legislators, which the second to last day of the conference, we had a rally at Capitol Hill, and afterwards everyone split up into their groups for their states and went to talk to their state's representatives. So they used what we taught them to advocate to their legislators about 3 main points that we discussed, one including safe teen driving.
Okay, well, great. I want to thank my guests, Gordy Pearson from the Minnesota Public Safety Department, and Mitch Weinzettel, Chief of Police from Buffalo, and Sandy Spavoni from the National Organizations for Youth Safety. Thanks to my other guests, and thank you for watching the District Court Show, and we'll see you again next time.